Okay, so let me get into Bound 2. This is a very complex song, even though it seems very simple. First and foremost, the foundation of the track is a sample. It's a sample which was not in the, in the parameters of the sonics of what Kanye wanted for this album. I played this sample for Kanye probably the first week or two of Yeezus. Completely was like, nah, that's not it. Because if you heard me earlier say this album was about angst and distortion and there's really pushing the envelope and so on and so forth. If you hear Bound, it's a very soul sample. So it's something that you might have heard from Kanye on previous albums. So it was really kind of going against what Yeezus was about. So we get through the entire record. And then what we realized when it got to the end, Kanye's like, Che, where's that sample that you played me way back? And I was like, oh. So I pull it back up and chopped it up. It's all chopped up. Boom, here you go. What I realized is he was like, after all this angst and all this thing, I needed to bring it back. I needed to bring it back to what you know and love Kanye for. So Bound ended up being one of the last contributions to the record. But because of the sample being kind of repetitious and this and that, we needed to break it up. So we actually took the chorus, was actually from another record. And this goes into, once again, the process of Kanye, where it's like it's all about what's best for the record. There's no ego involved. He takes it from this record, puts it with this record, juxtaposes things, and so on and so forth. And that's what I love about working with him, is that fearlessness. So we took this chorus, that's Mike Dean playing the synth bass. That's Uncle Charlie singing on it, and put this record together with this soul sample that chopped it in and just made it fit and made it work. And then that's Bound 2. And then when I got to see this live at the end of Yeezus, he would play this before the encore in the Yeezus tour. And you see 20,000 people singing along and saying every word of it, singing the chorus. It takes me back to Paris when we made it and what we went through to get there. And this was an important record on the album, even though the video ended up being kind of funny. And it's still, I think it's known, the video is even more known for being funny than the song, but I loved it because it was the release at the end of the record, and to be able to provide that moment and then to see it come to life in a live concert was amazing. And to be a part of that was an amazing experience. And that was Bound 2.